Hi ladies. Okay, so this video is just applying your wraps. Now I have done a video just before of how to cut them down to size, so I'm going to skim over that a little bit quicker in this one, but if you want that, make sure that you either comment below and I can tag you in it, or check out that other video. Anyway, so you have already washed your hands with dish soap, dried them off, done your nail prep, used your nail prep wipe to wash off all your oils. Okay, so here, and I've done one so we can kind of speed through. All right, so this is just my wrap, which I have cut off and then cut in half. So you just line up the best size wrap to your nail and cut it down to size if you need to cut it down. Now, unfortunately, fortunately, the scissors that are in the deluxe nail kit are incredible, and someone in my family also thinks so. So they have run off with my good nail scissors, so I'm using not great ones, which is driving me crazy. But that just shows you how good the ones in the nail kit are. That's the deluxe nail kit. You want those ones. But if you don't have good scissors, you just need to be a little bit more careful, take a little bit more time, but it will still work. Okay, so now, oops, turn my little heater on. You need your mini heater, or a hairdryer is fine on the lowest heat and fan setting. Okay, so I've just popped my orange stick underneath the corner. I push it down to make sure it sticks really, really well, and then I peel off that backing. And then I take the adhesive side and 1, 2, 3, pop it away before it heats too much. Okay, so you don't want it curling. Okay, now I'm gonna need to turn that back on in a minute, but okay, so now I'm just gonna line it up. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. Okay. It takes a little bit of practice to get that, but you will get it, I promise. All right, so turn my heat back on. So all I've done is I've laid it down and I've just touched it to the tip, to the top of my, the base of my nail there. So just to make it stay. Now I would have a look and see if it needs to be trimmed down anymore. Like if it looks like it's overhanging just a little bit, you either get your nail scissors again, or these ones here, which is the cuticle trimmers, which are amazing and are in the deluxe kit, and then you just want to take off tiny bit by tiny bit to make sure it's not going to touch any of the skin. And I don't know whether you're going to see this, what I'm doing very well. I apologize for that, but I also yeah, so I've just sort of trimmed a little bit around the edge. Okay, so now I haven't pushed it down. I haven't pushed it down at all. So straight down the middle, 1, 2, 3. I go from the base and push it nice and firmly up to the tip, just down the middle. Okay, now I'm going to take the side, 1, 2, 3 on one side, and then just do the same. Push it nice and strong. And then the other side. Whoops, which way do I do that? So that 1, 2, 3, and push, push, push. And now I just give it as much pressure. So pressure is also heating your wrap nicely as well. And as you can see, hopefully, now, can you see on the side there, I have left, maybe you can see better on this side, I've left a little bit of a gap. Okay, that's what you want. I don't know if you can see it, but it's definitely there. That's what you want. From the top, you can't tell. Can't tell at all that I've left a gap, but that's what you want. Make sure you leave that gap. So, push it down really, really hard. Okay, so you would do that for all of your nails. Remember what order you do them in, and try not to go cutting off too much of the excess or filing them down until they've cooled. So this one here I've had sitting there while I've of course done this nail, and I'd usually do all of my nails and go back and do them in the order. So now I'm just going to cut about and leave a good couple of millimeters. Now, if you trim them down, and I always do this, I always stick it on the top of my hand, and then I end up with a whole heap of like wrap stuck to my hand at the end. Okay, so I'll do it on this side as well. You don't want to do this too early, and you definitely don't want to trim it off too excessively. Otherwise, you'll start to have problems. Okay, so now because I know that this one is nice and cool, at a 45-degree angle, you wanna, now if this is the right temperature and you're not doing it too soon, it will not take very much at all for this to come off. Now if you were trying, make sure, push that away so I can, if you're doing this too soon, then you will find that the wrap just won't seem to come off. And then, as you can see, I just, see how that's attached still a little bit? You don't want to be pulling that. You definitely want to use, what's this called? Your emery board or your nail file to do that. Now, that excess has just sort of fallen off that one there, as you can see, and perfect. So that's all you need to do. And then I just grab the glass nail file, and again at a 45-degree, just hit it if there's any edges. Now the glass nail file is my everything. If you're having problems with your wraps lifting, or just over the days, if you start to get like little edges just coming up, oh sorry for that noise, coming up on the side, then this glass nail file is going to be your best friend. It's going to keep your wraps looking gorgeous. Okay, so that's that one. I'll show you just one more again on this one here. So at a 45-degree angle, I'm trying to make sure that stays in focus, and just wanna, oh, did that just come off? That just came off. Just popped off on its own. Okay, so then you just check around the outside, and these ones here have come off so clean that I probably don't need to do the glass nail file, but I always just give it a quick hit because this just makes my wraps stick perfectly. Luckily I did my pinkies because then I can actually do this to the camera. Okay, so that's applying your wraps. So I'm going to do the rest of them now, and I'll pop up some pictures of what they look like. Thanks for watching, ladies. If you have any questions, please pop them in the comments below, and if you want any other kinds of videos, please just sing out and let me know. Also, oh, don't forget to take your excess wraps off your hands, otherwise they look a bit strange. Thanks for watching, ladies.